this light is doing nothing for me. It's just my car light, it is so dark. And I just walked through a spider's web, so you know when you've got all like just the bits all over your face and you just feel horrendous. So we're going for a long hike tomorrow, so I'm taking my bladder because my new backpack, my bladder will go in here and the straw comes out the top. So my bladder, this to clip, well, secure anything onto my backpack I need, coffee because coffee is life, Lucho's white chocolate, Percy Pigs, purse mainly for ID just in case anything goes wrong. And then this is a dry bag I've got that I'm actually going to put this camera inside my bag just in case it rains, and there'll be a lot more food going in, but those are kind of the essential items. Morning, me and Bonnie, I'm not sure if you can even see her, she's back here. It is 5:17 AM. We are about to get driving to the Peak District. I'm going to go somewhere different. This light is doing nothing for me, it's just my car light, it is so dark. And I just walked through a spider's web, so you know when you've got all like just the bits all over your face and you just feel horrendous. That's me right now. But we're just about to leave to the Peak District. It's about 2.25 hours. I'm just going to take my time and then go for a lovely big hike. I think it's going to be pouring down with rain most of the time, so I'll probably switch to the GoPro. But it's my last day of annual leave and I was like, why just hang around at home when we can just go out and see something nice? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today me and Bonnie are off to the Peak District because I have some annual leave and I was like, why not? Why not just go on another adventure? So we're going up to the Peak District near Bakewell just for a really long hike, and I think the weather's meant to be pretty much torrential all day. So I've got a waterproof jacket, I've got my hiking boots on rather than trainers. And I've got like a dry bag in my rucksack for equipment, so it'll be fine. But if you do like this video, please do like it and subscribe to my channel. There is so much more to come. I am back in the groove and loving it, and Bonnie will be the little star of the show as well, so I will see you in a bit. So we've just got to Ashford in the water. It's not raining yet. That doesn't mean it's not going to, but it's not raining yet. Yeah, so we're gonna get walking. But first, what I wanted to say was I use an app called Komoot for our routes. And so this is the route that we're doing today. And I've downloaded it onto my watch, as you saw last night. And so it's really great that you can go onto Komoot, use the route, see highlights of the route that people have uploaded photos for, and then crack on. So we've got about 12k to go today. You ready, Bonnie? So Bonnie has got her own backpack on. Bonnie! So Bonnie's got her own backpack on because if I don't have to carry her things, she can. You know, you just gotta look after yourself. I've already got enough stuff on my back. She can carry her own. Obviously, we got up obscenely early for this, like 4 AM, but it was a stress-free drive and there's no one else around and I managed to park for free, so it is all worth it. I'd rather get up early, go somewhere, do the thing, and then I'll probably still be home by like mid-afternoon. So I've still got the rest of the day to chill because I have got work again tomorrow, because obviously I have a full-time job aside from all of this, so yeah, it'll just be nice to be able to get home and then have a chilled rest afternoon into evening. So when I was doing bikini shows, I used to vlog all the time, and then I stopped and felt like I didn't really have anything interesting to talk about anymore. Bonnie's doing her thing. Felt like I didn't really have anything interesting to say anymore, and now I'm adventuring, so I thought, why not bring it back? I've got a camera, I've got all my kit. Why not make it come back and bring you guys along with me, and then maybe it'll encourage you to get out in the great outdoors, because I've not left the country since 2018 and probably won't again until next year, just because of how everything is, and I'll wait till Mark gets back. So I figured you guys can come with me wherever me and Bonnie go in the UK on these little adventures. I've got a proper backpack now, and then I've got my tripod attached to me because my hydration pack, great for running. If I'm on a long walk all day, I find that it like aches my mid back, and also I can fit more snacks into this one. So I've actually started wearing Bonnie's running lead for when we go on long walks as well. That just means I've got both hands free, and it's just a bit more natural rather than like being yanked like this, and she's pretty happy, so she's just attached to my waist. The only time it's not helpful is if she wants to run downhill, and then you've got no choice but to run with her. I'm kidding. But it is so handy just being able to just clip her on and go, and then I haven't got to worry about like juggling things in my hands that I can eat. I can give her treats and stuff and just not have to worry about it. And it's got a bit of suspension, like that springy bit. So it just means there's a bit more give rather than using an extendable lead or a fixed lead. So I found I get on really well with the waist belt. I'm sure you can tell, but it's absolutely peeing it down now. So I've switched to the GoPro, put my camera in my bag, and this is home. I'm off course, but it literally could not have gone any other way. Okay, we're back on course. Between my watch and the signs, it wasn't very clear, and I felt like we were walking in the completely wrong direction, but then it slinks around and we're all good. Bonnie is on one going downhill, so I feel like I'm being dragged, and it's very slippery, it's very wet. Walking for an hour and a half now. I haven't seen a single soul, not another person. This is why you get up at 4 AM. So, sod's law, as always, this is where I wanted to get down to, but they fenced it all off because there's damage to one of the tunnels. And so now it's too dangerous. This is literally what I planned the whole route around. I don't understand this dog. Sunny day, doesn't want to go in the water. Wet day, she's like, yeah, would love to swim. Bonnie, this way. Good girl. Bonnie, this way. Bonnie, come on. Honestly, look at her. This way. Bonnie. Bonnie, this way. Come on. Good girl. So, I have no idea how far we have left. I'm not even sure we're halfway yet. But I'm having a great time, regardless of the rain. And I always say, I'm glad I don't have like a lap dog that wouldn't want to come out and do this. Like Bonnie is very much like an adventure dog. And then I'm like, oh well, I wouldn't have chosen like a lap dog that doesn't do anything. But then at the same time, before I had Bonnie, I wasn't into like as much adventuring and stuff, and so it's really weird. Like obviously this is what I love to do, but I didn't know I loved it before I had Bonnie, or I didn't know I loved it as much as I do. Like to the point where I've just come out by myself in the rain, knowing full well it was forecast for rain all day. So yeah, it's interesting. Like we're obviously made for each other. We've brought out the best in each other, me and Bonnie. And then obviously when Mark's back, like the trio is complete, and then it's the best adventures. But yeah, and then I kept seeing such nice places to take photos, but then was like clipping my tripod back to my backpack, unclipping it, clipping it back on, unclipping it, and I was just like, oh, sod that. So now I'm just carrying it. It has got a handle. Time for a snack for me. Bonnie's just seen a squirrel. She's mad I'm not letting her have it. But this for me. So as you can hear, that's a really busy road. And that's the only part of this walk that I've not enjoyed so far, about 8k in now. Is that you have to cross this road. I think it's a 60. So if you are like coming with your dog and children or whatever, just bear that in mind. That is a very like busy fast road. I have got to a point in the walk now where my jaw is a bit like sore around here, partly because I'm talking to you guys, but I think a lot of it is like a combination of some just really big days. Obviously me and Maria ran 23 miles in the Brecon Beacons across 6.5 hours the other day, and then did a hike the day after, and then rested yesterday, and then we've come here today. And I think it's a combination of all the activity, all the walking today, and today it's cold and wet, so you're just generally a bit more tense. And I think what's happened is like all the muscles here have just like tensed up, and I can feel it all down my neck and stuff as well. But other than that, we're all good. Go. Come on then. You know what? It may be wet, but I'm having the best time ever. Like, it's me and Bonnie, no one else. Did I wash my hair yesterday? Yes, but it's only water. It's fine. Bonnie? Bonnie is on a mission. She's like, you've been stopping to take too many photos, Mum. We need to get back to the car. So she's like, oh, way out in front. Pace has hiked right up, and oh, now we're running. Walking for 8k, like just over 2 hours, and we've just seen like our first people of the day. Also it's crazy that that's like all rain jackets. Oh, this is steep. Rain jackets, don't worry about getting wet. So we've done over 10k now, and it was going to take us back into like the forest, and it's just so dark in there. So I'm winging it. My watch says, I say I'm winging it, I'm slightly winging it. winging it in terms of not following the route I'd got planned out here, but it does say there's a footpath this way that takes us back to where we need to get to, so it's fine. It's just a bit nicer and lighter, and sure it might be a bit wetter out here, but it was just so dark for so long inside the forest that it's just nice to follow the river for a little bit now. You had a good walk. My hair is so ratty. It doesn't really look that bad when I'm like filming on my phone, because I've had this camera in my bag, but it's not raining now. It's so ratty, but it's been the best time. I think I'm accidentally cutting our route short by taking this river path, but like I said, it was just so dark in that forest. Alright, Bonnie. Just so dark in the forest that it's nice to just follow the river now. I believe that's the River Wye. I'm sure I'll add a text overlay if I'm wrong. I'm not sure. I'll let you know. But yeah, we're almost back now. I reckon it'll be about 11.5k we'll have walked today, which is a nice little jaunt. So, someone in my Instagram story box asked where in the Peak District am I? So we are, well, I parked in a place called Ashford on the Water, which is just along from Bakewell, so it's quite like towards the bottom of the Peak District. And then the route I picked today just isn't a very hilly one. We did Kinder Scout a couple of weeks ago, which I'd like to come back and do, and actually like summit some of the peaks. But today was just, this route looked nice, so we did it. Sod's law that the weir was fenced off. That's literally my luck with every route I pick. So that was fenced off and we couldn't get down to it, but it's not the end of the world, is it? Like, it's just a photo. Crop myself up then. But yeah, nearly done. I think Bonnie's getting a bit tired now. She's like lagging behind instead of dragging. Wow. She's either tired or she's just sniffing and eating too much. So kit wise, this is a 20 litre backpack from Mountain Warehouse. One that I can stick my bladder in. It doesn't come with the bladder, but I already had one from my running vest. And then I've got obviously waterproof jacket on, leggings, and then I have got walking boots on today instead of trainers. Sometimes if it's a nice day, I'll just wear my trail shoes. But today, given the conditions, I thought I'd best put my walking boots on. And then Bonnie, come here. Bonnie is wearing one of the 3 Peaks harnesses from Pets at Home, like part of their adventure range. So it's got a little handle on top, so I can hoik her up and over the stiles if I need to. So we're about 600 metres from the end now. It just had us walking down a main road, which I really hate doing with Bonnie. It just makes me so nervous. But it was maybe for like 500 metres. So like it was okay, but it just makes me so nervous. You just don't know who's going to come like swinging around. Hi! Bonnie! Bonnie! Can you get? Big jump! Come on! Big jump! Are you tired? Hey? Des is back in the car now. 11.74. Look at her head. 11.74 kilometres, and it is only 11:15 in the morning. Isn't that great? So I'll probably stop on the way back for some food. This coffee this morning was horrendous. I don't know what was up with it, whether the beans got, like, whether the coffee got burnt, whether the beans were stale, but it was not nice. So we'll probably stop at different services on the way back to grab a little snackette and a decent coffee, because I've still got half of that left. Are you alright back there? Just trying to make herself comfy. Bonnie, what are you doing? Can we just take a second for this hat hair? I look like a tulip, like an upside down tulip. I can't drive with a cap on, can't. When I stop at the services, the hat will definitely be going back on, because this is not a look. But I just had to show you because it's hilarious. We are home. I didn't stop anywhere on the way back because it was hammering it down so bad that there was just zero visibility on the motorway, and people driving without their lights on and stuff, and I was like, I don't want to extend this. Bonnie! I was like, I don't want to extend this any longer than I have to, so I just came home. But came home to this. And this shiny blue package only means one thing. It means that there are fantastic treats in here from UK Temptations. Oh, hello. See, Bonnie knows what's up. So, excuse me. Excuse me, these are for me. These are my Achilles, my weak spot, and they took a couple of weeks off, couple of months off over the summer, where they weren't baking, and I was getting withdrawals to the point where I messaged them and was like, is everything okay? They were like, yeah, just been busy this summer and just didn't make anything. So this is them, if you were wondering. And it looks like this. At that. Can we just appreciate? This is a Kinder Brownie, caramel cornflake brownie. Yeah, get away. A Kinder cookie square. This one is a brownie. This one is a Milky Bar Blondie, or Milky Bar cookie square, something like that. And this one is what I'm most excited about. If I can get it out. This one, Milky Bar Millionaires. Look at that. Oh, yes. So I'm gonna crack on and tuck into the, like, look at the size of that. I can't, like, post-jaw surgery, I can't even get my mouth around that, so I'm gonna have to break it down. I'm gonna crack on and eat this and watch some Grey's Anatomy and probably have a nap. But I hope you enjoyed the vlog. We had such a great time this morning in the Peak District. I'll link down below the route that we did that is found on Komoot. Not an ad, not sponsored or anything. It's just helpful and what I like to use. So yeah, if you liked it, give it a like, subscribe, because I'm going to be taking you on more of my hikes and runs and adventures. So I will see you next time.